It's now 5 years since Charlie Appleby took over as main trainer here at Godolphin's Moulton Paddocks training yard. It's a fantastic facility. It's all, of course, private, and he's got at the moment around about 160 horses inside. We've come along on a relatively quiet Monday morning right at the start of the flat season to find out a little bit more about what a typical day is like inside here for Charlie and his large team. Situated on the outskirts of Newmarket, the historic Moulton Paddocks estate dates back to the 19th century, but has been owned by Godolphin since 1994. That purchase ushered in the start of a superb decade for the organisation, during which it sent out more than 90 Group or Grade 1 winners. Since taking over 5 years ago, Charlie and his team have upheld that tradition, and top-level scorers Jungle Cat and Hawkbill are among those in residence when our cameras drop in. Charlie currently has around 160 horses, and first lot pull out promptly at 6 a.m.
All right, Derek. Morning, Joe, all right. Doobie in front, obviously Dabawi, and then you've got, just in behind there, you've got Gayaf there in third, closest to us. And Ein Hallow on the far side there. All right, Paul. Get on with. We just keep it 3 lots of this. It works for us, you know. And they get that. In behind there's a man in second there. You got Hawkbill there in third. All right there, Johnny. Well done, mate. All right, Ash. All right, Butch.
They warm up in the trotting ring before heading over to the private gallops, which Charlie feels are one of his main assets, as he rarely needs to take the string anywhere else.
Sometimes with the 2-year-olds I might put them on a horse box and take them over to racecourse side just for more so the horse box experience than anything. But yeah, predominantly most of the work is all done here. And also we see the grass, everywhere else in Newmarket over this week will be too quick, whereas we've got our own irrigation system here, so I can go on that grass every day of the week, which is a luxury. And that was probably one of the things with the 2-year-olds last year, Laura, to be honest with you. Our horses, they weren't schooled up any harder than anybody else's. Everyone thought they were very forward, but the reason being is most other people were training on synthetic tracks or artificial surfaces, and ours were on grass every day.
Second lot, which pulls out at 7:30, is mainly unraced and unnamed 2-year-olds. But the list of sires represents some of the very best stallions in the world, ammunition that plenty of trainers would dream of.
Phoenix out. Scat Daddy, not only Scat Daddy, Dabawi, the after ambivalent, Poet's Voice, Batestown, Shamadown, the Galileo filly. Yeah, she's picked up the last week there. That's the little slave power filly in the middle there.
Charlie needing to rush off to France with Group 3 winner Glorious Journey, it's left to his longtime assistant Marie Murphy to give us a tour of the yard's facilities. It won't come as a surprise that horses at Moulton Paddocks want for nothing. Everything is on site, including their own vet, and farrier Derek Poupard, who divides his time between Newmarket and Dubai in the winter months. It's a huge team, from the trainer down to the assistants, yard managers, riders and grooms. Everyone has an important part to play.
So this is our cold water therapy unit. We have a sea walker, which we can show you there. It's about 2 or 3 degrees. It obviously has the salt in it. We find it's knee high. Well, we can have it lower if we wanted to, but it's usually about knee high at this speed. Horses that are poor movers for an early walk, we bring them up here in the mornings. Horses that just might need a bit more walking because of their weight. These are 2 little 2-year-olds now that are on for that reason. Horses with sore shins that we couldn't get into the spa, like difficult horses.
Right. They look so happy.
Oh yeah, some of them love it. Most of them love it. They usually do about 10-15 minutes. Horses that might be just need the walk, early walk in the morning, they'd be on there for 10. Horses there for their weight issues will be on for about 15-20 minutes. You know, we have all horses at different stages. We can afford to give horses time, you know, we're under no, and the boss is great like that. He'd rather give a horse time than be pushing them on. So we have a treadmill in here, dry treadmill. Again, another very great use tool. We use it for horses with soft tissue injuries. It's fabulous for that, to get them back going without having to ride them, without putting a saddle on their back. Horses that might end up with a sore back or a sore mouth or whatever, you know, just to keep the tack off them for a few days so it gives everything else a chance to heal. They go on this. And then we might have an odd one that might be a bit overweight. They do this first and then they'd ride out.
We head back to the main yard, where a pair of its more talented occupants are heading out for a break.
So we have Blue Point here. They're both heading, and Hawkbill next door, they're both heading out to the paddock there now.
Hawkbill, who recently claimed a second Group 1 success in the Dubai Shima Classic at Meydan, is clearly one of the stable favourites.
He's a character.
Is he?
You either love him or you hate him because he can be so, he's eccentric. The best thing about him, he's so honest when he runs. He'll always run.
Keeps trying, doesn't he?
Yeah. You think he's washed out before the race, and then he's amazing.
We move on around to one of the two spas on site, where recent winner Roussel is enjoying some extra TLC.
This is our spa in here. What's the temperature again in this, Rolly? 2.6. But it's 2.6, but it feels like about -10.
Yeah, it's very cold.
Yeah, it's very cold.
Some of the yard's 92-year-olds are the last stop on our tour, and the nameplates alone provide plenty of excitement for the future.
This filly has presence about. I like this filly. I think this is the Galileo's Lady Springbok. July now should be a smashing looking filly. She'll be gorgeous.
She has got a bit of that, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Whatever happens in the future, Moulton Paddocks certainly isn't done with churning out Group 1 winners just yet.